Thanks for joining us again, Talking Toyota with Todd. Before we start this week's show, I just wanted to briefly mention that this show is totally unscripted. Okay, there's no cue cards or we rehearse it or any of that stuff. We totally shoot from the hip. In the same way that when we meet a customer, we shoot from the hip, because no two customers are the same. Let's face it. So we kind of figure things out as we go. And it's just the same exact philosophy that we're using here in this show. Each of our guests works right here at Greenville Toyota. Tonight we're going to have Derrick Kinsey. Derrick's a guy that's been in the car business, wow, I think 15 years. I think 15 years. But when he gets here, we'll ask him. And if you bought your car from Derrick, hey, congratulations. If not, you think about a Toyota, Derrick's a great guy to deal with. Derrick and I have been friends for a long time, and in just a few minutes you're going to meet Derrick Kinsey. I'm really excited about it. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Hello, everybody. Talking Toyota with Todd. Oh my goodness, Talking Greenville Toyota with Todd. Today, as I said before, our guest is Derrick Kinsey. Welcome to the show, Derrick.
Hey man, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Glad to have you on. Glad to have you on. Now, I was trying to guess earlier how long you've been selling cars. I've guessed 15 years, am I right?
That's about right, 17.
17 years. Tell us about the different product lines you've sold in the past.
Well, I've done a little bit with Volkswagen, Audi, Hyundai, Jeep, Mazda, and of course now here with Toyota.
Excellent, excellent. So you've pretty much seen the full spectrum of the automobile industry.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's a big circle.
Good deal, good deal.
Yeah.
Other product lines, and please don't say just because you work here and sell Toyotas, all right? But I got to know, and I'm sure our viewers want to know, what's been the best overall car, not brand, but the best overall car as far as value is concerned, in your opinion?
Well, you know, it's funny that you bring that up. I was having this conversation the other day with a customer. You know, for the money, the Toyota Camry, I mean, is really just a good value for the money. If you really take a look at over the years what the car has been priced at, and the vehicle's gone through several model changes, and pretty much the price is about the same as it was, say, 8 to 9, maybe 10 years ago.
That's true. That's very true.
So, you know, I really have to say the Camry really just been very consistent as far as a good value.
Toyota has done a great job of keeping the price relatively the same, adding more features, a lot more safety features, but keeping the car very affordable, which is why I guess it's been the #1 selling car in America for, what, the last 10, 11 years?
10 or 11 years, yeah.
Yeah.
10 or 11 years.
And this guy not only speaks the Camry, he actually drives one,
Oh,
along
yeah.
with the Lexus. So he's not just talking about what he thinks. This is something he knows. This is something that he trusts his family. And you've got, tell us, you've got one child, two child?
I have 2 kids.
2 kids,
Yeah,
that's right.
2 kids.
That's right.
Yeah, one's graduated from South Central, one's still currently at South Central.
Excellent.
So, you know, I've got a family, and, you know, I'm just like everybody else. I got to watch my penny, just
Right.
like everybody else has to watch their penny. So now I think people are spending money on something that they know is going to last. It's going to, you know, be worth the time and the money and the effort that they put into the vehicle. And Toyota really stands on top when it comes to that.
Excellent, excellent. Now you mentioned one of our competitors, and they're getting a lot of attention in newspapers. The Hyundai product. They've got great styling.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to admit, they've got great styling. But what's something that maybe sticks out of your mind from your experience of selling those vehicles? You know, with us, we sell someone a Toyota products, and we see them in the mall. It's happy days. Whether it's a year from now or 5 years from now, they're still happy. We see them in the service department. We're constantly trying to trade them out, and we always hear, no, I only got 100,000 miles on mine. It's doing great. Did you have those same experiences selling a Hyundai product?
Well, you know, the biggest story that comes with a Toyota product, and it's kind of hard for, you know, I mean, I understand it, you understand it, because we see it on a day-to-day basis. But, you know, 8 out of 10 people that you talk to, if they had any type of Toyota product and put any type of miles, I'm not talking about somebody that trade every 2 or 3 years. If somebody's put 200,000 miles on the car, the story is always the same. You know, man, I put 200,000 miles on this car, and it still runs just like it did when I first bought the vehicle.
Wow, yeah, that's right.
You know, it's just to get that many people to say the same thing, you know, in every walk of life is unbelievable.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, Derrick, this show again is not scripted, so if I'm a viewer out there, I gotta say, you know what? He didn't really answer Todd's question. I mean, I'm trying to get down to the nuts and bolts of this thing now. I know the Hyundais 10 years ago, they were a lot cheaper than the Toyotas, so a lot of people would go to them. Now they've got this great appearance on them. And so we're going to probably see customers, in entertaining the thought of purchasing that product. But did you ever have any opportunity to see, I don't know, smoke coming from engines on cars that were fairly new, unlike you see here with the Toyota product?
Well, you really never see anything like that, but you still didn't get those type of stories. You didn't get those stories where the people have had the car for 150, 200,000
I got
miles.
you.
You know, and so that right there says a whole lot.
I got you.
You know,
okay.
you can put a lot of warranty on the vehicle, but if you're constantly in and out of service,
Right.
it makes you think, well, what if I didn't have this warranty?
Right.
So that's the difference that you see in
I
that.
see. So I guess he did answer the question. With the Toyota lineup, he's seeing customers put over 100,000 miles on them, and with the Hyundai, not so much.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm going to ask you this, Derrick. What's the thing that keeps you coming back? What keeps you? You seem to be a guy that loves working here. We call him Smiley around here. If you see him, that's Smiley. Okay, he's smiling every day. So I don't know if you were digging ditches 20 years ago or what the case is, and you're just happy to be here. But what keeps you coming back every day, working here, and being in such a good mood every day?
Yeah. Well, it's the people. I mean, that's basically what it boils down to. When you get an opportunity, any job where you can meet different people and just enjoy what you're doing, I mean, that just makes a huge difference in anything that you do. I mean, obviously, we're fortunate where we do have great incomes, but the income comes from hard work.
Yeah.
You have to know about your product, you have to believe in your product, and you have to be able to deliver and answer the questions that people are looking, why they come to you.
Yeah.
They come to you because they expect for you to know these things. So you have to put in the time, and we put in the time.
Yes, we do, man. A lot of hours, a lot of sacrifice.
Yeah, we definitely work
Absolutely,
hours.
absolutely.
But it's the people that makes the difference.
Excellent, excellent. Hey, there was one vehicle on the lot, and I just got to ask you about it because I saw you standing around on the lot. A white 4Runner out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty new out here. When did it come on the lot?
That's a 07. I think we just traded just a couple days ago.
Okay.
God, I can't remember right off the top of my head, but I want to say it's probably got 35 to 36,000 miles.
Nice.
Clean car. I mean, that car obviously will be certified, which means that the warranty will take you all the way up to 100,000 miles.
That's right, 100,000 miles.
And then, of course, we change your oil for free, for as long as you own the vehicle.
We got to say that one more time. Got to give more emphasis to that. The
we
oil
change your oil for free.
All right. For how long?
Forever.
As long as you own the vehicle, your oil changes are free here at Greenville Toyota.
Absolutely.
I don't think we've talked about that a whole lot. And on this show, we're not really trying to sell anything per se, but I guess we're always selling, right?
Yeah.
We're always closing. But that's something we haven't been talking about, and that was some of the service that we give our customers here at Greenville Toyota. And you sold a vehicle today.
Yeah. Thank God. That was good.
Was that a fresh customer or what?
Yeah, fresh. As we say in the carpet, it's a fresh opportunity.
Fresh opportunity or fresh up.
Customer came here on the lot, looking a vehicle. They had an older vehicle, older SUV that had a lot of miles on it, and they was trying to do what everybody's trying to do: swap out their old vehicle, get something newer, and keep the payment about the same. Which, as you know, it's very tough to do that.
Right.
But we were able to find the perfect car. We found a nice SUV that had low miles, more equipment than what she had, and we were able to swap right out of it. Kept the payment very close to what she was paying.
Excellent.
And she's very happy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Derrick, you've been a great guest. I appreciate you taking time to come on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us. We've got a very special guest coming next week, so please stay tuned. See you next week.